Hamman.
I'm sorry, fellow Toastmasters, I'm looking a little ghoulish. I'm on the macaroni and ramen diet myself as a college student. Happy Halloween, my fellow Toastmasters. But we're going to talk about Judith's speech. She did a lot well, and there's some things that she could improve on. She had a great introduction, which set it all up, challenging Tim, our resident pepper master, to almost like a little pepper off of who had the craziest pepper story. She had great vocal variety. I was half asleep over there, and she woke me right up. She had great humor, and not just that, but she actually let it sit. A lot of times you'll have a funny joke, and then you rush back into it. She let it sit, and that kind of brought out more laughs and ended up zhuzhing up the story. She had Morris in tears back there, and Jeff covering his face as she told about the contacts. She gave us 3 organized stories, which taught us that some members of this club desperately need a class in proper kitchen safety. She gave us a take-home message, which actually tied into one of Ty's speeches a few weeks ago, which is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. For the few things that I think you could improve, you had great eye contact, but at the end of the day, I think the story would have landed so much better if you had sat and said a few lines to Brandon, or sat and said a few lines to Professor Kammaker, or someone in the back, and then kind of rotated around the room and allowed it to connect with that person individually. Other than that, it was a good speech. Thank you, Judith. At the end of the day, I think Tim wins.